YouTube. I'm back with my second video, and I want to talk about Project Runway Season 16. I think everybody this year was very impressive. I love that all of the designers. I got an opinion on a lot of things, so let's get started. So this season started off with 16 brand new designers. Let me just tell you something. Everybody was impressive, but the first black guy was eliminated. First black person that was eliminated, Deontay. I felt like he was ripped off. He was just, no. But I understand he left at a time when he did leave on a good high note to go to his wife while to see the birth of their child. I understand that. But how they did Kenya this season, I'm not too pleased. And I think everybody else will agree with me. This season it was mostly a teacher's pet. Brandon kept winning, and I go, wait, he shouldn't have won this challenge. No, he shouldn't have won. And I can tell y'all, 2 challenges he should have not won. Okay. 1 challenge he should have never, he won, but shouldn't have never won, was the Descendants Evil versus Good challenge. That should have went to Kenya. Kenya had that in the bag, and I was so disappointed in that. And then the Warrior Woman challenge, sponsored by Avon, Kenya should have won again. Kenya should have had at least 2 to 3 wins. Now, that's what I feel about this series. I feel like Project Runway don't play fair to the African American designers in general, because when you look at it, you gotta think, what was the first thing we as black young women or men learned how to do? Let's marinate that for a minute. We was taught how to cook was one, and taught how to sew. Now, how many young men can say their grandma taught them how to sew? I always watched my grandma how to sew. It was later in life that I started to know how to sew, and I am a pretty good advocate sewer. So, hey, that's how I feel about it. Now, the girl who knew the Disney challenge, Samantha, that should have been her challenge, but she dropped the ball. I really wish. But then Aaron lasted as long as he did, but he was much worse than Deontay did. What is his aesthetic was one. And I understand everybody had a problem with the twins. First ever having twins on the season. Okay, I thought they did pretty good, but knowing that they vibed it off each other, that's kind of, I think they came in with an upper hand. But how one knew the other one was better, how Claire left, I was like, whoa. But I didn't get to see I saw a little bit of the reunion, and I'm going to tell y'all this. Michael and Marguerite should be ashamed of what they did. And if it's a mistake that they took was a mistake that they took a took their tape measure home, that's that. But then what really got me doing the season was when they was doing the winter challenge, and I felt like, okay, I said, Carmen came back and bit Marguerite in the butt, because Kim goes like, before as they're getting ready to check out, they go, we are a fur-free show. Hello, you have never said that before in the past, so you need to let that be known when they try out. Hello? When they sign the contract, excuse me, y'all. When they sign the contract, you need to let it be known from the get-go when they are trying out for the show and before they sign the contract to be on the show, that you let them know, oh, you can't use fur. You can't use real fur. You can't use real leather. I don't know what's the aesthetic about the leather. Now, that's just all I have to say about it. Now, I was so excited for the first time to see plus size women, and in general, my overall view of that is, can they have a season with just plus size women? That's all I want to see. I want to see a one season that all of them cannot have a stick thin model, and they have to use a woman, a plus size woman, from a woman with curves, with a woman with curves and a plus size woman. Can we see that for one whole season, please? Now going from that, seeing who won, Kentaro. Out of all of it, Anya should have won. The Muslim female, I can't think of her name, should have won. Her collection was beautiful. It was great. But I just feel like I said, something's not right with Project Runway. I feel like they pick who they want. I feel like it's not in general. I feel like the fans should start picking. They should have a poll or a calling station and say, oh, who do you want to win? Who collection you're not impressed with? It should be a call-in line, 24 hour, not a 24 hour, excuse me, a 3-day call-in for fans can pick who should win. That's how I feel about it. But I still say Kenya Freeman from Atlanta, Georgia, was the best during the season. Even though she had a couple of hiccups, but she was the best. Her Deontay was the best. When you come down to it, when it comes to the black designers that go on this show, they are the best and probably the better. I'm just saying. But I want to get one thing across. Now, I want to talk about some things with challenges. Some of the challenges they've been doing since the beginning of the show, and some challenges I feel like I'm going to say something about Heidi Klum. I hope people don't take it too personally. So let me start with some of the challenges. The unconventional challenges. I feel like that do not have nothing to do with fashion. That's just a funny challenge. So no, that don't have nothing to do with challenges. If it's nothing doing with the actual fabric or anything, then it should not be a challenge. I'm just saying, unconditional challenges should go in general. Y'all give me your comment about that. Do y'all feel like unconditional challenges need to stay or go? So that's what you need to say. Go or stay. So make sure you comment about that. Now, another thing I really wish Lifetime or whatever production company is going to, a production company needs to say, Heidi. Now, as y'all know, Heidi Klum has so many business ventures. She has a sportswear, a lingerie line, a clothing line. She uses this show to promote the line. I don't mind that. But having the designers to design for your line, I feel like that should not benefit you. Now, it should be like a celebrity who do have something that do have a line. Let's see who we can take in consideration. Let's see. Who got a fashion line that is very notable? Lauren Conrad. If I pronounce her name, I'm sorry. Lauren Conrad. Hope I'm pronouncing her name right. She has more potential to come and do that than anybody else. you name it, from Michael Kors, Vera Wang, and stuff. They just got rid of the wedding dress challenge in general. We don't hardly see that no more. And I would love for them to bring that back. Now, if they're going to start doing the lingerie challenge, they need to have like lingerie companies who have something to do with lingerie to be part of the show. If they're going to do that, have something to have that to be part of the show, like Victoria's Secrets or Frederick of Hollywood. What's a big affordable brand? Sexy and Smart from out of Walmart, Fit Me, Pure Beauty by Renee Redcloth, those type of intimate companies. I mean, that if you're gonna do lingerie and sleepwear, you need to get a company that actually do that. So y'all, and I'm gonna say this: the one thing I really wish they will add, and I'm telling y'all this, would add to the competition is, I wish the show was like a 2-hour long show, because the eliminating the designer going up against the winner just to get back in the competition. I think that aspect would be a little more better, and the fans will enjoy it, and they give the fans 24 hours to vote who should be still in the competition. But I feel like the fans should have a lot to say who should win and who shouldn't win. So y'all, what kind of new aspect y'all want to see on Project Runway? The regular Project Runway show. And don't forget, the new Project Runway All Stars is coming up soon. I don't know the date. Check your local listing on your local Lifetime. Until then, I'm Alicia Burton. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe.